Yeah, no, she's doing good work right now. Like honestly, just that women's rumble as a whole, they did some storyline shit. There were some funny moments.
Mm-hmm.
R-Truth coming out. It was a vibe.
Como se
And
dice?
then they had that fatal four way after. And honestly, to me, that fatal four way was a little underwhelming. Like we all knew Roman
Oof.
Reigns was going to
I
win,
mean, yeah.
but yeah, but like I kind of wish there was a little more
Now they're
to
building
that
up
match.
for Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns again, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Number
If
two,
Cody doesn't
if
win
Cody
this time,
loses, I don't know.
exactly.
Yeah,
Cody needs to win this time. That's it. Roman has beaten Hulk Hogan. He's dethroned him. Now, we're not going to
yeah.
fucking beat Pat Patterson. It's not going to happen. Just please, Cody Rhodes beat him. That's
No,
all I'm
Roman
asking.
hasn't beat Hulk Hogan yet.
Huh? Is he not? Oh,
Roman hasn't beat Hulk Hogan
when
yet.
is?
He needs to hold the belt until October. To beat
Oh,
Hulk Hogan's record.
oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Yeah. So it's like right there. So they might, if he retains, just to beat Hulk Hogan's record. I don't know about that one, Chief.
Brother, seriously, I did. Just can we not have Roman Reigns at the top anymore? It's just, listen, I understand the whole acknowledge me thing. That was old 3 years
Mm-hmm.
ago. It's over. It's over. That's it.
Yeah.
Nothing more.
It just feels like it's at a point where it's like they don't know what to do
Yeah.
if they take the belt off Roman.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause it's like Roman being champion is like the status quo. It's like yeah, he's champion. Like that's it. There's nothing more to it. He's champion, and if he loses, it's like well, what the fuck do we do now?
Well, go back to the fucking champion v champion thing. That's the thing, right? Is you would go back to like the days John Cena was going up against Randy Orton, Triple H, all the Edge. You know, everyone was always fighting against
Mm-hmm.
each other. Everyone was constantly at each other's throats against going for that one title. But now that Roman Reigns has held it
Mm-hmm.
for so long, it's different. I mean, how are they going to differentiate? Just go back to what they were doing during the what's the word? The ruthless aggression era and shit. Everyone was going after that title.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was killing each other for that title. So just do that again. I don't see the difference. What's the problem? Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
that's what
'cause
people like.
like Roman's a cool champion, but he's at a point where he's basically beaten all the main eventers in the roster.
Right.
And at this point, it's just like, if Cody loses at Mania, there's like no other challengers. Like you would have to bring in people from fucking NXT,
Yeah.
like just to feed them to Roman because it's like nothing else you can fucking do with that.
But you gotta let
They've
Cody
pretty
win.
much done all the
You
storylines they
gotta
can.
let Cody win.
You gotta let
he's
Cody win.
he's the
And I
son
know
of
they want to do The
he's
Rock.
the son of the man who who dined with kings and queens, Dusty fucking Rhodes. He's gotta win. He's gotta win. There
He
is
has to
nothing
finish
else.
his story. Roman Reigns has been champion for 3.5 years, and he's had 50-something defenses total.
I really hope that fucking Roman doesn't go for the Pat Patterson reign. I really hope not.
I don't think they'll go that far. I see them maybe going for Hulk Hogan. Even then, that's iffy.
Yeah.
But if they do have him go for Hulk Hogan, I don't think they're going to continue after that. Take the belt off him as soon as you can.
Yeah.
Obviously, make it a big deal.
Yeah,
But,
I swear to God, if he loses on like an episode of Raw, I'm gonna lose my shit. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, so
don't
many
do
people
it.
be pissed off.
It's ridiculous.
At this point, it feels like he can only lose at WrestleMania. But I would also take him losing at SummerSlam because SummerSlam is basically just like Raw 2 or WrestleMania 2.
right.
It's just like right below it. And then also, I wouldn't mind him losing it if they did Payback again this year because he won the title at Payback, which was like a random ass pay-per-view.
Right.
So to have him lose it at Payback is kind of, a full circle thing, but we'll see. We'll see what they do. I think he's losing this WrestleMania.
It has to be WrestleMania. It can't be anything else. Even though I do agree with you that SummerSlam would be pretty much the same. I really feel like it has to be a WrestleMania moment. All this build up, it's gotta be a WrestleMania moment. It can't be anything else.
Yeah, and I do like that they're doing a rematch with him and Cody because it makes that loss from last year feel much more important for Cody's
something,
story.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because it's kind of like Shawn Michaels and Undertaker when they were running it back. It was more than just a simple rematch. Shawn Michaels was desperate to get that rematch and to break the streak. He became obsessed with it.
Oh,
and I think there's an opportunity for them to do that with Cody, where he just kind of he goes a little bit over the edge, in trying to beat Roman.
Well, there have been some rumors that Roman Reigns wanted to leave soon. So, like, dude, a career match? Let's go.
I mean, yeah, there's a lot of talks of Roman wanting to go to Hollywood, but also there's talks of like, because he does have leukemia. He's not cured from cancer.
Hmm.
There's talks that this potential run that he has in WWE could be his last one, even though he still has a lot of years in him. A lot of people think that once he loses the title, like he might just retire from wrestling
I mean,
altogether.
that makes sense.
But we don't know. We'll see, because with something like cancer,
Hmm.
it's crazy, and the
It's
fact that he was
unpredictable.
diagnosed, yeah, the fact he was diagnosed like 15 years ago is like, it's just, we don't know what's gonna happen.
Hmm.
So right now, we have Roman Reigns as champion. He's doing the work that he can, and so we just have to appreciate him while he's here.
Poor guy. That
Yeah.
leukemia thing is horrible, dude. I remember when he announced that he was in remission, that how loud the crowd got, even though no one liked Roman Reigns at the time.
Hmm.
It's just that's real life shit. He's got leukemia. It's like that's real life shit. Nothing to do with the writers. So it's
Hmm.
crazy, man. Poor guy.
Yeah, there's actually a whole documentary of him on Peacock, and they talk about like that whole leukemia thing.
Mm.
And so when he came back for his first WrestleMania against Drew McIntyre after like the whole remission thing, like people were cheering him for a little bit. Like it felt like that era of Roman being hated was done.
Hmm.
It's like, okay, we finally have the baby face, the face of the company that we wanted. And then halfway through the match, the crowd turns on him because it's back to the same old Roman Reigns bullshit,
Oh yeah.
and it's like people immediately forgot about the whole remission thing. And so when coming up with turning Roman Reigns heel, he wants the people to acknowledge him, because he's been booed all this time and people haven't been respecting him. So him being heel is all about that respect.
Hmm.
He wants people to acknowledge his talent. The fact that he's a champion, and it made sense for him to go after the Universal title right away, because he technically never lost it. He vacated it
Yeah.
because he had leukemia. He never lost the belt. So when he came back as a heel, he's like, I'm going for the belt that I never lost. And then he wins it, and now he's still a fucking champion to this day.
Hmm. Well, yeah, Roman
Crazy
Reigns,
shit.
he definitely, come on, say, he's definitely fought hard for it, and he's gone through a lot of years of hate. So respecting his power, I'm glad that
Mm-hmm.
they found the gimmick that worked for him. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
really do. Because if they didn't find that acknowledge me shit, and he was still being booed to this day, I don't know. That's
Mm-hmm.
demoralizing, Holmes. It really is.
Yeah. Well, the whole this current character that he has was all his idea,
There you go.
because Vince McMahon wanted to keep him. Basically, Vince McMahon wanted to do the
Hey, yo,
John Cena
fuck
thing with
Vince
him.
McMahon, man. Continue.
Yeah. Vince basically tried to make Roman the next John Cena, and that was not gonna fucking work.
Of course not.
So when like during the whole COVID thing, basically Roman came up with the character of the tribal chief, and then he also the main point of this character is for him to elevate other people. And like, yeah, he's dominating the roster and like taking people down, but also think about, he launched Sami Zayn back to the top of the card.
Hmm.
Sami Zayn was a fucking mid carder fighting for the IC title, like 4 years ago. But now because of Roman Reigns, people are like, I could see Sami Zayn winning the Royal Rumble and becoming World Heavyweight Champ. Like, that's a thing that people can see now.
Yeah.
That wasn't happening before. And then you have the Usos. They were just a tag team for 10 years that people didn't really care about.
Tell me
But now
about
they're
it. Yeah.
split up. They're split up, and Jey Uso is now like one of the biggest solo stars on Monday Night
He's
Raw.
pretty
Like,
big.
so he's elevated a lot of people with the character, and that's really what the whole point of it was. Like, I think it's a good job what they've done with the character,
The tribal chief. Yeah, exactly.
the tribal chief. Yeah, yeah.
You see
Plus,
me.
it's just a fun character.
He is. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
his trash talking is fucking awesome.
I agree with you, man. Vince McMahon, let me
Yeah.
tell you, he's definitely done a lot of good things to WWE, but he's also made a lot of really, really gross miscalculations. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So that was
So
just
out
one
of
of them.
touch with the fans in the last 10 years.
Tell me about it. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. That's what he's been on. You
It's
know.
crazy that Roman's been in the company for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
This year will be Roman Reigns. Yeah, because I
12?
think the Shield debuted end of 2013.
Yeah. Something like
That's
that.
crazy. So him and Seth Rollins will be 10 years already.
Jesus Christ. You're getting old, son. I still think
I wasn't
2014.
even watching wrestling when the Shield came out.
I still remember 2015 being like a new year for me. You know what I mean? Like WrestleMania 31 being like, oh, these are the new stars. Dude, that was 2016. God damn, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
It's crazy, dude. We're
Yeah,
saying that, but we're young. That's the thing. We're both 21. Like
yeah.
we're young as fuck, but we feel so old, Holmes. It's just
hmm
Jesus
that
Christ.
fucking that Money in the Bank catch in the main event of WrestleMania. That's gonna be 9 years this year.
Oh man.